Hey guys, it's Melissa. I'm the founder of Team Strong Inside and Out, and basically what that means is whoever added you to this group is part of that team in some way or form. You know, we all have a bunch of little teams inside of a team, but we're all connected. We're all one big happy family, and at the end of the day, we're all part of Team Beachbody. So, but I just wanted to share a little bit about my story and then kind of talk to you guys about, if you'd be good at it, if you have enough time for it, and is this for you? So please comment below and let me know if you watched this, just so we know who's listening to the video and stuff like that. And also if you connected to my story in any way. So we just like to hear that, get some feedback. So I'll get started. I started coaching 3 years ago. I basically just wanted to get my family out of a tough financial situation. We had gotten ourselves into a 3-car payment situation. Don't ever co-sign with for anybody that's not your spouse, by the way. So anyways, that's what I was, that was my motivator. I wanted to get my family out of 3-car payments. That was really it. And then we had also just moved to a new city, and I was all by myself. I was a new mom, I had a 2-year-old, and I refused to put my daughter in a daycare so I could go to a job so I could pay for somebody else's car payment. It was just like, I'm not doing that. I have to find something that I can do at home. So I actually started nannying for a little bit, and then I came across Beachbody, and my coach, Stephanie Chico, had just gotten started with it, and she said it had something to do with exercise, and I was like, oh yeah, I've heard of Insanity and P90X, sure, like sign me up. Honestly, like, I was one of the rare people when she presented the opportunity to me. I trusted her enough that she wasn't going to get me into a bad situation, and so I was one of the rare people that like signed up that night when I heard about the opportunity, because she was like, yeah, you can just get a challenge pack, and if you don't like it, there's no strings attached, you can quit if you don't like it, whatever. And I was like, okay, I'll just try it out. Like, I really did not go into this thinking it was going to be a business or be what it was. I even talked to my husband about it that night, which I'm sure some of you guys are kind of in that situation, talking it through. And he was skeptical. He was just like, okay, good luck with that. I've heard of other home-based businesses that really didn't take off and all that kind of jazz. And I was like, no, this one's different. So, and it really was. And he saw that quickly on, that it was not about the income. It wasn't about how many things I sold that day. It was about my challengers' results. It was about me hosting groups and me coming home and telling him, oh my gosh, so-and-so lost 15 pounds. Like, isn't that crazy, in 10 days or whatever. I just made that up. But, so anyways, he could see that it was just something I was super passionate about, so he was very supportive in that aspect of it. However, like I said, he was skeptical in the beginning. So that's why I got started, was basically I needed to do a job from home that I could get ourselves out of a 3-car payment situation. Well, fast forward a little bit, my husband started getting promoted, blah, blah, blah. We kept moving. I was still doing Beachbody, which is kind of part of my story. I moved 4 times in 3 years. I got pregnant. I already had 1 kid. So I was busy. I was always the one packing and unpacking, and just day-to-day life. When you're pregnant, you don't want to be working out and all that jazz, but sorry, I'm going on a tangent here, but I'm trying to say that I understand being busy. And that's one of the big concerns when people are trying to decide if this is for them. It's, do I have enough time? Maybe you have a full-time job. Maybe you have 3 other jobs. Maybe you have 5 kids. Whatever the case is, I guarantee you can make time for this, because everything we do is on the go. It's on your phone. Hopefully you have a smartphone. That is helpful, because apps and all that kind of stuff. But having a phone, a computer, a laptop, you can do so much stuff now. Hopefully you have Wi-Fi, all that kind of jazz. But if you do, I do some of my work like while I'm waiting for my daughter to pick her up from school, just like in the parking lot, Sometimes I wake up early, honestly. I wake up before my kids wake up, or sometimes I stay up after them, but you just make time for it. like we said in one of the posts before, you know, we all have something we can give up. And for me, that was television. I was obsessed with Grey's Anatomy back when I first started Beachbody, and I started listening to tons of personal development because we really encourage that 10 to 15 minutes a day. And I was like, wow, like I'm getting nowhere in life by watching this silly sitcom and everybody's just sleeping together and dying. And you know what I mean? Like there was nothing good coming out of it except for me relaxing. So honestly, I replaced my TV with Beachbody, and it was the best decision I ever made because I started investing in people. I started investing in other people's lives. I started connecting more with people online. So anyways, if you don't think you have enough time, I encourage you just to track your time, and throughout your day, just realize, oh, could I be helping somebody right now, or could I be learning something more about this business? And chances are you have at least 30 minutes to an hour a day that you can do that. You might have to rearrange stuff, but so anyways, just keep that in your mind that it really doesn't take that much time to be in this business. Now, with that said, if you want to be super duper successful, super fast, if you have a huge reason why you need to you know, be amazing at this, then you might need to dedicate a little bit more time. However, the person that you're signing with is not going to say, hey, how many hours did you work today? You know, send me your timesheets. No, like you're your own boss and you get to decide whenever you can. There are days when I haven't worked, to be quite honest, especially in the beginning, and it was just super busy. So anyways, that's just the beautiful thing about this business is you get to choose your own hours and how many hours. But we do recommend an hour a day to be consistent with it. Let's see. If you're wondering if this is for you, I would say yes. Like this, like, okay, maybe it's not for everybody, but anyone can do it, okay? The fact that you even said, yeah, sure, I'll check what it's out means you have a little inkling of maybe I can do this, you know? And you're never gonna know unless you try. But there's not one body shape, there's not one background that you have to have. There's not a certain personality, a certain look, anything like that. Our team is age. There is, we have everybody from college students to grandmas in our team. And we have men, we have women, we have a collaboration of a lot of people. So, you know, you can't tell me that, you know, as long as you want to help people and you're on a fitness journey yourself, you can do this. That's really the bottom line of it. Now, will you be successful at this? That just depends how much, you know, time and effort you're going to put into it. And, you know, running challenge groups is a huge part of it. So if you have never been in a challenge group, I highly, highly, highly encourage you to do that first. Or even, you can even sign up as a coach, but just be a challenger in the group, just so you can see what it's like. We call those challenge groups fitness groups, accountability groups, you know, we call them whatever, but we host those every single month, so there's always an opportunity to join. And this month especially, the 21-day fix is on sale, so you can literally start your own business for $140, okay? You can get the 21-day fix plus a month of Shakeology, and your business fee is waived. So that's awesome. I mean, people take out millions, thousands of dollars to start a Starbucks or a Panera or start their own business, okay? This business is only $140, okay? And that's pretty awesome. The only thing you have to pay every single month is that $15 fee for your websites, okay? And anybody who's done website hosting, you know that there's a little bit of maintenance that goes into that. But so anyways, that's just kind of the upfront cost about it. But if you're wondering if you'd be good at it and enjoy it, if you haven't been in a challenge group before, get in a challenge group. If you have been in a challenge group and you enjoyed it, then I guarantee you're going to be good at it and like it. All you have to do is invite your friends. And that's another very common thing, is I don't want to bug my friends and family. Well, you know, you run out of those people, they're going to come to you if they want to join now or if they're going to join later. But really, our business is based off of social media, and it's meeting new people. I'd say about half of my coaches are people that I did not know previous. Some are from high school, college, a family, you know, which is cool. You get to work with people that you love and help change their life. But it's also amazing to connect with new women on Instagram or on, you know, you get a lot of referrals in this business. Hey, I just lost so-and-so, you know, 10 pounds on the 21-day fix. My friend wants to do it. Okay, well then your friend joins your group, and then they're an awesome coach. So if you're thinking to yourself, I don't know enough people who would want to join this with me for me to be successful, I guarantee that you will find them along the way. You just have to, be open to connecting with more people via social media, which we have training on. So that's a huge part of the business. But let's see, and our next challenge group is coming up, and it starts on the 30th, right after Thanksgiving. We're doing the 3-day cleanse, the 3-day refresh, which is awesome. Everybody loses like 5 to 8 pounds, depending on how much you have to lose. And I'm specifically going all out for Thanksgiving and enjoying all the favorites. And then I'm going to do a cleanse on the 30th, and then, or our team is, and then right after that, we're rolling into the 21-day fix. So if you're trying to decide when is a good time to start, now is a good time to start, and start with, you don't have to do the refresh, but you can, and we do offer that in a Kickstart challenge pack as well. So you can start on the 30th, or you can start on December 3rd, the 3 days after that, and get started with us. And then you can see what all the awesomeness is about. And we do tons of prizes. I think that one we're actually going to do a daily giveaway, a daily prize. So that's cool. But really, what I wanted to talk about, because there's so many different types of people in here, something that we are really, really passionate about on our team is just being ourselves, okay? Being authentic, being true to who you are. Like I said, I'm going to go all out for Thanksgiving. I'm not going to pretend to have the healthiest Thanksgiving of my life, because I don't want to do that. There's no rules. It's not like you can never have a piece of cake again. My daughter's birthday is tomorrow. She's turning 5, and we're going to have pancakes for breakfast. But that's often a common misconception, is when you're starting, you're like, oh no, now I can never have a soda again. Well, no, in moderation, but it's good. It keeps you on track. It keeps you on top of your game. You know that you shouldn't be drinking that stuff, but it doesn't mean you don't have to. And I don't hide it. I'm not like a closet pizza eater, like on Friday night. It's like, if I have pizza, I'll do it and I'll share it and I'll say, guys, I'm having pizza. Like, this is real life. I live the 80-20 lifestyle. So just to ease your mind about that. Let's see. I don't know. Sorry, I'm kind of a rambler. I'm just kind of going off on this. I almost showered for you guys and put makeup on and stuff, but this is me. This is real life. It's nothing glamorous. I'm sitting on my couch right now, and I'm just recording this video for you guys, but I wanted it to be super real and authentic, so here I am. If you're wondering kind of what you would do, if you're trying to kind of plan what you would make out of this, I want to encourage you guys to think. In fact, if you're watching this, if you're still listening to me ramble 12 minutes later, comment below 5 things that make you you. What are 5 things that you're kind of known for? And that kind of becomes your brand, and that's what you kind of post about, you talk about. We have women who are amazing cooks, okay? So they share a bunch of recipes. We have other women who are great at taking pictures. So they'll take pictures of food, or sometimes their kids, and that's how they connect with other women. We have a lot of faith, family, fitness people. So they run monthly Bible studies, and they'll do fitness groups, but incorporate scripture in there. So anyways, when we say the possibilities are endless with this, it's true. Like, you think that you're going to sign on to work out and get paid. That's what I thought. I thought, oh, okay, I'm just going to do Insanity, and then I'm going to get paid for it. I didn't really understand the business. I just jumped in and learned it as I went. And, I forgot where I was going with that. But anyways, it's an amazing opportunity. You'll think you're coming in for one thing, and it's going to lead you down a road that is just you're gonna sign up for all these awesome 5Ks and just do things that you never thought you would, because you're gonna feel empowered, you're gonna feel confident. And our team is specifically inside and out, because we want you to feel good on the inside. We're not some superficial people that we just want everyone to have 6-packs and stuff. No, we want you to be happy on the inside and the outside. So anyways, I hope that you guys do decide to join our team, and I do just want to share a little bit of the outcome of my story. Like I said, I know tough times, I know living paycheck to paycheck. That's why I started getting into here. And I don't want to discredit my husband's job, because he has a great job, but we were always moving from place to place. And I just had this deep desire to live in one place. I wanted to buy a home. I wanted to stop renting, and then, I wanted to be able to paint a wall and actually care about what I hung up on there. I knew I wasn't going to leave in a year type of thing. So just kind of start planning our roots, right? We've got kids now. I have two. And so that was like a huge motivator for me. That became my new why. That was I really wanted to buy a home. I thought it would be elsewhere. I thought it would be closer to family, but it turned out being in Texas. So I used to be in Florida. We ended up moving to Texas, and we had about 2 weeks to decide. And I was like, you know what, Ron, my husband, I was like, let's just buy a place. We knew that we wanted to plant our roots, and we were able to successfully buy a house on like we had about a month to decide, but 2 weeks to decide where to live. And I say that this house was built on like Shakeology and challenge packs because it really was. It was built on our team just growing and growing and growing. And I'm on track. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I did go to college, but that wouldn't matter. I went to college to be a teacher. It totally stressed me out, so I turned to exercise. And now I'm on track I'm making 6 figures as a stay-at-home mom running challenge groups. That's crazy. That's crazy. I never ever in a million years thought that would happen, okay? Now, if you're thinking 3 years, that's a while. Yeah, well, it took me about 2 years to get my crap together, and then this last year I've just ran with it, okay? And our team has been doing amazing. But we have other women on this team. That was another thing. If you're wondering how long it takes you to be successful at this, it just depends. It depends on how hard you're willing to work. Like I said, I went through a pregnancy. I went through moving. Life happened. It slowed me down, but I never gave up. I just kept running those challenge groups. I kept connecting with women, and people started following me and following my journey and wanting to be a part of it. Where was I going with that? Sorry, just got super passionate. Anyways, I just never gave up. And, if you're wondering how long. So we have another woman on our team. She is on course. She's been in the business 1 year, and she is on track to make 6 figures, okay? Now, when she came on our team, we were like, whoa, girl, this girl's amazing. She's like all in. She was all over the place, okay? And she is like going to be a 5-star elite coach, which means nothing to you right now, but she's gonna be a big deal, right? And she did that in 1 year. It's taken me 3 years. So it just depends on your personality, what you have going on. So I can't tell you how much you're gonna make in a certain amount of time because it depends on life. It depends on you. It depends on your work ethic. It depends on how you portray yourself on social media. There's so many variables, but you're not gonna know until you try. So anyways, I'm so sorry this video went 17 minutes long. Like I said, I ramble, but I really hope you make that decision to join our team because you're not going to regret it. All right, bye guys.